Hello. Welcome to Quality Time. Quality Time. This is rose tea. Tulsi sweet rose. It's amazing. So I've been thinking a lot about ambivalent relationships recently. And, I've been spending a lot of time alone on this land and in my tiny home. And I don't know if I showed you my tiny home yet. I've shown you some of it, probably, but one of these days I'll take you inside. But, so yeah, ambivalent relationships. What that means is, basically you have mixed feelings about someone. Like, you don't know whether you like them or you hate them. And I watched this video recently about it, and I think it was on, a Mel Robbins channel or something. Oh, look at the bee. Bees love this. They definitely smell the honey. No! Alright. But yeah, so ambivalence is so they describe it as an app running in the background, right? Like, it's draining your energy. Because it's something that, is unresolved within your mind, and you're spending a lot of mental and emotional energy thinking, where do I stand with this person? And where do they stand with me? So there's, a lack of clarity and, I guess, definition around boundary. It seems like it's a boundary thing, But they are, worse than toxic relationships, ambivalent relationships, because it's you're halfway in. You're halfway invested. It's somebody that's not really invested in you. And it's somebody who, someone or a group of friends that you hang out with, and you go away feeling was that fun? Or was that, do I fit in there? Or do I feel like I belong? And, you shouldn't be feeling that way in relationships. I think the indicator of an ambivalent relationship is if you have to question whether it's an ambivalent relationship. If you are worried about someone not being right for you, if you don't think it's if you have a doubt, that's a pretty clear indicator that it is not right for you, because you know, you want to have a sense of knowingness and a sense of clarity and a sense of relief when you're around someone that really loves you and supports you. There's not going to be any question there. There's not going to be any question whether somebody is supporting you or not. And I think that we tend to, people that have a lot of empathy tend to struggle with this, and they tend to just allow these types of relationships to continue because they don't want to be alone. And I would say choose to be alone. It's better to be alone than to feel alone around a group of people who just pretend to like each other, which is another reason why I left Nashville. One reason is that I got tired of that social status game. I don't want to play that. I'm too old for that. I'm in my 30s, and I just don't feel, it doesn't feel good to play that game. To feel yeah, I want to be part of I think everyone wants to be part of the cool kids, the cool club, but trying to be cool is another thing. Trying to be cool is the exact opposite of cool. The thing that makes something cool is that, you're not trying, And everybody in Nashville's trying to be cool. They're trying to be famous. They're trying to be somebody. And I'm not willing to compromise my individuality and uniqueness for the sake of the group anymore. And so that's why I've taken my my music elsewhere, among the trees and in nature, and I don't think you have to follow everyone's template, and I don't think that you have to force yourself to fit into other people's groups, because I think that is because you're not being yourself, you're trying to fit a mold, and then you start to modify your behavior and you become somebody else that other people like. They like that version of you, not the version of you that is you, that is really you, saying what you really think. And I found myself in a lot of those like ambivalent relationships when I was there, and people that just like they talk a lot of shit, you know, like people talk about, they say one thing, they say they love you and they support you and they're your friend, and but they don't really mean it, you know. There's a lot of facades going on in communities. They pretend to like each other so that they can gain social status, and to me that's fucked up. But yeah, ambivalence is it's a tricky thing to navigate. Fuck off! I fucking hate flies. But yeah, it's been something I've been thinking about a lot lately, and let me know what you think. What are your thoughts? Thanks for liking, subscribing, commenting, engaging. That's important. It means a lot. Yeah, again, I'm not trying to entertain. I'm just trying to share my experience and maybe educate along the way, and inspire, but these videos aren't really meant to be edited, because I'm trying to be as authentic as possible in how I communicate, because I think the world needs more of that, because everything's fake. Everything's fucking fake, and I'm over it. But anyway, hope you have a great day. Thank you.